contested start to the series. What's in store for us here? It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and remember that this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under your belts is especially important right here. If they can get a second win now, they could really give themselves a good chance to move on.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, welcome your 2014 Arizona Diamondbacks.
Briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Colorado Rockies as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. Set to face these guys, there are the numbers for the veteran right-hander and one heck of an Axeman, Bronson Arroyo. DJ LeMahieu will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
And this is a nice way to settle into a ball game. A good slider there for the punch out. That'll help you get in rhythm and get you mentally involved right from the outset.
Nolan Arenado will stand in for the first time here. 2-2 now. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are two gone now.
And this is one of those guys that throws what you call a heavy sinker. Normally he's going to get a lot of ground balls, but he leaves this one up in the zone. And I think he's lucky that this ball didn't get hit farther than it did.
Carlos Gonzalez to stand in, and he was one of the heroes last time out with two big home runs.
Well, he picked a good time for him, too. Here on the big stage in October, the way he was attacking the baseball, he is definitely not lacking for confidence when he's at the plate.
Swing and a ball hit high in the air to right center, carrying well, and look out in the pool area. It's a home run. A solo shot here for Carlos Gonzalez. His third home run of this series, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Troy Tulowitzki will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just one hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 2 out, nobody on. They'll try again, 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Rockies get 1 on the solo blast from Carlos Gonzalez. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Colorado. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Diamondbacks. And on the mound to face these guys, there you get a look at the numbers for the hard-throwing left-hander Franklin Morales. Gerardo Parra will be the batter. Takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
Well, when you're holding on to a 1-run lead, you don't want to start walking, especially not the leadoff hitter. He'll kick himself over that one, but he's going to have to put it behind him quick.
Boy, late on the curveball here, yet he's still able to drive this one deep down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You can see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there. That allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Paul Goldschmidt will dig in now with a possible tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position here. And here's a ball hit in the air. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Oh, that was taking a big risk. You've got to know you're trying to score against a guy that's got one of the best arms in the business. And he sets up and makes a great throw here to the plate, but that runner's just able to slide by safely.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. Montero waits, now the pitch. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work at corner. Not just going to throw it right down.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1.
Really not much more than a simple ground ball here. It's like the old adage goes, hit them where they aim. This one finds a hole to drive in the run.
Mark Trumbo will dig in now, and he was one of the bright spots offensively in the Game 1 defeat last time out.
Yeah, he did his part, and he just needed a little more help.
He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2. Martin Prado will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Cody Ross will see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the second inning here in the desert. Diamondbacks lead this one 2-1. Michael Kadire will take his cuts now, and he is one guy whose bat has not made the transition from regular season to postseason.
Yeah, and he was so good during the regular year, but he's been a non-factor so far in this postseason.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
That's a real good sinker there. You can see this ball's in the dirt by the time he's committed to this swing. That's a nice job behind the plate of cleaning up and getting that put out at first.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Willeen Rosario will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. What can he do here? 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to give your guys a little bit of a lift? He's 1 pitch away from doing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A strong inning of work that time for Bronson Arroyo as he holds on to a 2-1 advantage. Didi Gregorius will start things off in the bottom of the second. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Bronson Arroyo will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Now the 2-2 pitch. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here.
Yeah, you want to put this down to the right side, force that first baseman to field it, but that ball is bunted just way too hard. So that's a good decision defensively to go ahead and take the force at second.
Gerardo Parra will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first. Ready on 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. LeMahieu back to Morneau, but it's too late as they just get to 1. Aaron Hill will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to the first baseman Morneau, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They still lead it 2-1. Corey Dickerson is ready to go here as we begin the third. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Gregorius at short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Franklin Morales will get his first opportunity now.
Franklin Morales.
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out. DJ LeMahieu will dig in for a second time, a strikeout victim opening up the ball game. A little bit outside, 2-1. That's hard hit back up the middle. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it's Paul Goldschmidt that'll lead things off for Arizona. And he lays off the curveball. Strike three called, and that's going to be out number one.
Well, this is due justice for the guy on the mound. He probably should have had the strikeout on the last pitch, but, you know, at the plate, you got to know you're not going to get that pitch called the ball twice in a row.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are two away now. Mark Trumbo will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball four according to Woody Keller.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number three. Payoff pitch coming. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Arizona as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Nolan Arenado will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth. Here's a ball popped straight up, but playable for Montero behind the plate. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in again. He homered his first time around. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Around first, heading for second now. And the throw comes in from right, but I don't think so.
Boy, and that was some kind of effort out there. Here's a look at it. He's charging in hard, and this ball just kicks off his glove right there. This is going to be a base hit all the way, but it was nearly a super play.
Troy Tulowitzki will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And that's more of a slurve than a slider, but whatever it is, it's 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Gonzalez holding on, and here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
And he gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. Under it is Parra, and there are 2 gone. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping in, the right fielder, Michael Kadire. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
First baseman number 34.
Justin Morneau will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Look back by Arroyo. Now the pitch. Now a changeup is bounced to second. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They still trail it here 2-1. Cody Ross will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Swing and a line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2, tried to get him to chase a couple of times, and he wouldn't do it. And he winds up making contact on a good pitch there.
A look on Ross, and now the pitch. And that's in there on the hands, 3-2 now.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, man, the intimidation factor was definitely in evidence there. I mean, he's not going to back down from too many hitters out there, especially not your number 8 guys. Threw it right by him.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
A wise decision to pull it back. You've got to make sure you bunt it strikes. You're playing right into their hands if you don't.
And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but hey, he gets the job done.
Gerardo Parra will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball smashed into the alley in right center, and this will get down for extra bases. And that's going to plate the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
And if you're going to work away with a 2-seam fastball, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. Here, as you can see, he starts it on the corner. So you know what's going to happen. It's going to leak right back out over the heart of the plate. And that's a mistaken location, pure and simple.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Well hit to right, but foul. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this is into the bleachers in left, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Oh, and you know what? I think he's going to kick himself out there in left field when he watches the tape replay and realizes just how close he came to robbing this home run. I don't think he quite got the timing down right because If he had, I think he makes this play. Instead, this is going to sneak over the wall for a home run.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. And this is fouled back and out of play. 5 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 5-1. Willeen Rosario will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Under it now is Trumbo, and the converted infielder has it for the first out.
Center fielder number 6,
Corey Dickerson will stand in. He grounded out his first time. The 3-1. Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a 1-out base hit.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a one-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. That'll spell disaster.
Let's get it day. Come on.
Runs up to bunt here and pops this one up. Prado is there, and he makes the catch for the out. DJ LeMahieu will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Rockies strand 1. They're down 5-1. Miguel Montero will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. 2-1 pitch swung on and sent on the ground down to 3rd. And he's retired here, 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Mark Trumbo. 5 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
When we get a look there at his pitches by inning, he's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Oh, now this is hit hard to the right side, but caught out there at second base. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Nolan Arenado will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to...
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Around second now, heading for 3rd. The relay, and he is out at 3rd, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
Yeah, I guess it's easy to say in hindsight, but to me, this is just way too big a risk. You're leading off the inning. You've already got 2 bases easy, so he just gets a little too ambitious out there, thinking that he can turn second and go to 3rd, but a great relay nails him.
Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. On the ground, softly towards second. Throw to first will be in time, so a good start to the inning for Arroyo here as there are 2 gone. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Cody Ross will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. That one's in there, 3-1. Swung on and missed, 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
3-2, here it is. Now a ball swung on and hit high in the air and deep to left center field. This ball has a chance. Gonzalez is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Didi Gregorius will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. A 2-1 offering. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Waiting on it is Kadair, and he will make the catch to end the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Michael Kadair will start things off for the Rockies, with Justin Morneau due to follow next. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Had to protect on 1 and 2, and this is a fly ball out to straightaway right field. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Justin Morneau will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Willeen Rosario will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. That's well hit over Hill and into right center, a base hit. Corey Dickerson will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. They're down 5-1. Gerardo Parra will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he goes the other way and hits this ball high in the air and deep to straightaway left. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Aaron Hill will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Rob Scahill will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Aaron Hill will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Swinging a hard liner to center field, and that's in there, base hit. Paul Goldschmidt will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Martin Prado will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Good job there to pick up an insurance run here on the sacrifice fly. The way their starter's throwing, he may not even need it. But I bet he'll be grateful for that extra cushion, no doubt.
Cody Ross will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Another good inning for the Diamondbacks. It's not just the air conditioning that has these folks fired up. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2. Jordan Pacheco is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Jordan Pacheco.
2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. DJ LeMahieu will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Nolan Arenado will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Adam Ottavino will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Didi Gregorius will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And a rather easy first out. Bronson Arroyo will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. And this is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Hit on the ground to shortstop. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. And a throw on to Morneau for out number 2. Gerardo Parra will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game.
Gerardo Parra.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Over to first with it is Morneau, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on top 7-1. Carlos Gonzalez will be the one to start things off, with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases. And he is in the second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, it's never an easy task to have to start an inning by going through the 3, 4, 5 guys. And obviously, no exception here, because he drills this ball, and he's going to wind up in second with the leadoff double.
Struck him out, and there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Michael Kadire will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Ross is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
And now, looking back on this inning, the failure to get the guy to third in the previous at-bat probably cost him a run there. Sometimes these seem like little mistakes at the time, but now he's still at second with 2 away.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Now a ball looped softly back over the mound. Throw in time for the final out, and the Diamondbacks, in a game they really needed, are able to salvage game 2 here at home as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know, this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 7-1. Good night from Phoenix.
Final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks: 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Bronson Arroyo. The loss goes to Franklin Morales. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 49,033. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.
There at a sold-out crowd that's been whipped into a frenzy. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
And you can see right there that these two teams have split the first 2 games of the series, so essentially That makes this a 3-game series, and that means that winning this game is huge.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2014 Colorado Rockies.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. Gerardo Parra will get his first opportunity now. Tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The two-seamer working away with 2 strikes, and he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
Now another 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3 and 2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2 and 2. That was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging it.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Aaron Hill will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Up with it now is Tulowitzki on to first, and Hill is a ground down victim, 2 away now. Paul Goldschmidt will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And Stubbs is right there to put it away, and the inning is over. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. DJ LeMahieu will take his cuts now. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1 and 2 now. 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1 and 2. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. On to first with it is Hill, 1 away. Nolan Arenado will step in now.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. So 1 and 2 with 1 away. Here's a swing and heads up as he had to hit the deck for dear life that time. A swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Hard hit towards center. Parra is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ball hit sharply back up the box, and it'll get into center field, a 2-out single.
First base runner of the ball game now for either team comes with 2 outs here in the home first. Now, with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. Miguel Montero will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
And he waits on the changeup there and pulls it to fairly deep right field. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away. Mark Trumbo will take his first cuts of the ball game here. And this will be fouled away. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Martin Prado waits on deck, and he struck him out.
Let's get in tight to take a look at the grip there on that last curveball. You can see by his fingers, this is going to be more of an overhand curve. And he'll just sort of pull down on it like he's pulling down a curtain.
Martin Prado will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Michael Kadire will start things out when we come back. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Michael Kadire will take his cuts now, and he is one guy whose bat has not made the transition from regular season to postseason.
Yeah, and he was so good during the regular year, but he's been a non-factor so far in this postseason.
On good opposite field power here as this fastball is taken high and deep to right. And some trouble now in right field. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Off the bat, I thought this thing might be caught, but it just keeps going and going, and he nearly got it out of here as he winds up hitting it off the track. He's into second base here with a leadoff double.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. Ross moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Willeen Rosario steps in now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Yeah, and that's a big second out right there, and that's going to keep that runner anchored over there at third base. So they may wind up not getting that first run across after all.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Cody Ross will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. One gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1 and 2 now.
And I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And the pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Wade Miley will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1, 2, 3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. Stubbs will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Tyler Chatwood makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Here's a ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Ross is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out number 1. DJ LeMahieu will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. Nolan Arenado will stand in. A line-out victim his first time.
Nolan Arenado.
And this is low, ball 2. 2 and 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Out in front of the fastball here as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit.
Yeah, that's a 2-out hit here in the third inning. Maybe just a little something to get this guy out of his early comfort zone and put him into the stretch.
Carlos Gonzalez will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Swing, and a ball hit hard on the ground is short, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 1 left for Colorado. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Gerardo Parra will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now. All right on the curveball as this one's whacked into right center for a base hit. Aaron Hill will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And now on 2 and 1, this ball sent in the air out to straightaway left. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Line hard to center field. And now he has some trouble with it in center. Around third and being waved on home. And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park two-run home run.
Oh, those are fun to watch, especially sitting up here. We had a great view of this one, and you could see it developing pretty much right from the moment he touched first base. He's able to make it all the way around to score on the inside the park home run. Somebody get that guy some oxygen.
Miguel Montero will try it again. He flew out his first time. And that one finds the target on the outside corner, 2-2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And they will get, no, he's in there. A very close play at first. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. Martin Prado will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Didi Gregorius will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Ready with another 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there, base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Wade Miley will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Diamondbacks lead this one. Here comes a 1-2. And 2-2. Ran it in on him there as this ball's on the ground to third. Prado's throw to first gets him 1 away. Michael Kadire will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. Parra is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out. Justin Morneau will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. To his left, he's up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Gerardo Parra come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Fouled straight back. Here's another 0-2. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Aaron Hill will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a fastball driven on a line out to left. This is going to split the gap and get down for extra bases. Hill rounds second. He'll try for third. The relay throw, the tag, and he's out at third, and a poor decision to try to stretch it that time. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Willeen Rosario will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. 3-2, here it comes. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now, and gone. Home run. Solo home run off the bat of Willeen Rosario. His first homer here in the series, and the Rocks are on the board. It's now a 3-1 game.
And even though this is only 1 run, this is important. Not just because it gets them on the board, but also because they needed something to get the dugout going a bit. Give them some life.
Drew Stubbs will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. 3-1 on the way. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. And now he has some trouble with it in left. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Nearly a great play out in left. You'll see him jump for this ball and not quite be able to pull it in. That's going to get over his head and wind up a double.
Jordan Pacheco will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 58, Jordan Pacheco.
Stubbs off a second, now the pitch. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Sliced down the line at first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Yeah, he didn't do a whole lot with his swing right there, but at the very least, he does move that runner up 90 feet now with 2 away.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound. And this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Nolan Arenado will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Carlos Gonzalez will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Swinging a hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
And this one could have been big trouble here, but this carries out there just far enough to find the outfielder's glove. And that means that both runners, neither of whom were running on contact, are forced to head back to where they started.
Troy Tulowitzki. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And no problem for the former Gold Glover Parra, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Wilton Lopez will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Miguel Montero will walk toward the plate as he'll lead things off here in the Arizona 6th inning. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Mark Trumbo will stand in. Strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Ball 4. Martin Prado will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I mean, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this ball will be chopped foul. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 1 left for the Diamondbacks, but they still lead it 3-2. Michael Kadire will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. And here's a ball that'll hang up a bit as it's sent out to Ross in right field. And he puts it away for the first out. One away for the former MVP, Justin Morneau. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Aaron Hill at second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Willeen Rosario will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Rockies thus far. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Ross is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. Wade Miley will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Gerardo Parra will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Aaron Hill will dig in. He was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple this last time. Here's the full count offering. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. They're up 3-2. Drew Stubbs will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Parra has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Corey Dickerson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
And this ball is lined into center field, and right off the bench he comes through. It's a base hit.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just 1 away.
DJ LeMahieu will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit, and they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with 1 man out.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important, and so far they haven't done a whole lot. Let's take a look at our score.
Here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Parra is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Well, I'm sure he'd like to have another shot at that pitch. But, you know, at least he's able to move that tying run up to third now with 2 away.
Carlos Gonzalez will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1 and 2. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. And Trumbo will put this one away to retire the side. 2 left for Colorado. They trail 3-2. Boone Logan will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Paul Goldschmidt will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. So 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Hit on the ground towards first. And Morneau will just take this one to first. 3 unassisted for the putout. Miguel Montero will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Mark Trumbo will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. A liner that'll fall in front of Gonzalez. It's a base hit. Martin Prado will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. It's the Diamondbacks. J.J. Putz is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. And here is Troy Tulowitzki. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. A 2-1 offering. And a split-fingered pitch catches the zone 2-2 now.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Rockies, let's go!
And this is going to be a foul ball. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And nearly extra bases to start the inning, but this winds up foul by inches. Wow. A ball hit hard to the left side. And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And stepping in, the right fielder, Michael Kadire. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and these fans will sit right back down now. It's a double play, and there are 2 gone. Justin Morneau will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Here's a shot out to the alley in right center, and they'll have a 2-out base runner. In fact, maybe good for extra bases. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Willeen Rosario will have a shot at driving home that possible tying run that's standing at second. Here's the 1-1. Ball heading for the alley. Outfielders give chase, but they're not going to get there. It's down for extra bases. And that's going to plate the tying run from second as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. Josh Colmenter will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8. Drew Stubbs will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with a runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. The Rockies plate one on the double by Rosario. Ninth inning coming up. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Cody Ross will dig in to lead things off here in what's been a very evenly played game so far.
I'll say tie game, tie series. Hard to get much more evenly matched than what we've seen so far.
Rex Brothers will come in and pitch now.
Number 49, Rex Brothers.
Cody Ross will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Full count offering on its way. Slowly hit to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. A.J. Pollock will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Eric Chavez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. LeMahieu back to first, a double play, and we stay tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. Nothing across here this half. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Addison Reed comes on now, trying to keep this ball game tied. Cliff Pennington is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 14, This change defensively for the Diamondbacks. Now playing shortstop, number 4.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And here's a ball that'll hang up a bit as it's sent out to Ross in right field. 1 down. DJ LeMahieu will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out. Nolan Arenado will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And this is fouled back and out of play. The pitch. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they can't. LaTroy Hawkins will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames. Gerardo Parra will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now here it comes. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Aaron Hill will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Paul Goldschmidt will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. Here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Miguel Montero get a shot here in the inning after all, as that two-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. One left for the Diamondbacks. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Carlos Gonzalez will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone. Troy Tulowitzki will step in, a base hit in his last time.
Troy Tulowitzki.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away. Michael Kadire will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0 and 2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall. A base hit. Justin Morneau will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Now the 2-1. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. What a stop coming off the bag. And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Mark Trumbo will try and get something started here in the top half of inning number 11. Now a ball lined to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. Martin Prado will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Martin Prado.
Runners off for second. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And Kadire will put this one away for the first out. Cody Ross will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Cliff Pennington will be the batter. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Stubbs is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Willeen Rosario will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. And now a pitch on the way. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2 and 2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Drew Stubbs will step in. 1 for 4 in the ballgame. In the air to center. Parra is there, 2 gone.
Now batting. Pitcher.
Ryan Wheeler will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Ryan Wheeler.
Foul toward the 3rd base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. 2-2. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And the possible winning run is into second base. He's got a 2-out double.
Maybe one more chance to put this game to bed once and for all. The winning run's on second base, 2 outs now. And you can bet that on any base hit, they're going to be giving him the green light around third base.
Now this is lined into right through. And they will lead the series 2-1 as they walk off winners.
Boy, we're talking high drama here in the playoffs. A walk-off win here in the final at bat, and this place is going crazy right now.
Guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ballgame.
This is a game. Well, this is a game.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top 4-3. Good night from Denver.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 4 runs, 15 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 50,445. The Rockies thank you for joining us here tonight. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.